This is going to be very painful. You guys just saw it. I can see it right in front of my face. This is going to be a very painful story. Let's get it over with. It's a Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney fanfiction, and it's called Taste the Rainbow. In all caps, by the way. The author is Icky Nicky 1408. It's rated Fiction M. It's in English. It's humor romance. It's Miles E. in Phoenix W/Nick. It has 2 chapters, and it has over 5,000 words. It's incomplete. Some might say, hey, FanFic Critic, you don't have to read if it's incomplete. Yeah, but I make an exception. If the fanfic appears to be abandoned, I will read it. And seeing the last time this fanfic was updated was back in 2010, I have no choice but to read it. So let's get this over with by reading the author's note. Okay, yeah, this is my first story and all, and it's like the bomb for shows. Yeah, you try writing a story at 3 in the morning till like 5, then wake up at 6, have a crazy day, and go back to work at 3 again. It's not easy, so get the heck over it and like me bomb story KK. Read it now! Working late again. I just seem to have too much work that needs to get done. Looking around me office, don't you mean my office, getting distracted very easily. I suddenly notice the time. 1:27 a.m. Really? I thought to myself. Take a gander at this. As you can clearly see, there are several things wrong with that little sentence there. A, the I in I, yeah, redundant, I know, needs to be capitalized. B, myself is 1 word, not 2. And C, there is no punctuation. Well, there's some punctuation, but it's missing the most essential punctuation mark that is needed for this line, and that's the period. So let's continue. I hid my head down on my desk and slowly started to fall asleep. Again, missing a period. Entering this dreamland slowly, peace and quiet, until, bang, my office door thrown open. Don't you mean my office door was thrown open, or my office door flew open? All can see, don't you mean all I can see, S, dark figure walking my way, kind of swaying, but that could just be my vision, okay? First of all, the I and is missing from that word, and secondly, that could be broken up into 2 sentences. My heart rate increasing rapidly. To make that an actual sentence and not a fragment, add the word is in there, please and thank you. What the hell are you doing here so damn late, Mr. Wright? Miles said. Shouldn't say Miles asked, and also, where's the period after said? Then I let out a sigh of relief to know that it was only Miles. Strangely, I was happy to see him right now, or it could just be I'm happy it's not some murderer or worse, Maya, or Maya, whatever. Well, if you must know I was working, I started to say, stopped because it didn't seem like he cared really all that much. He was busy looking around in my office. So, like, are you just going to stare at me, or are you going to talk? Miles began. I watched him as he sat down on my white leather couch. I wanted to talk but didn't know what to say, really. I was still in a great amount of shock about everything that just happened within. Again, within is 1 word, not 2. The 5-minute time frame. Okay, that could have been broken up into 2 sentences. Miles was sitting with his right ankle over his left knee, arms spread across the back of the couch. Shouldn't say and his arms spread across the back of the couch. You don't need the comma there at all. So, Edgeworth, do you want to explain what you are doing here in my office at 1:42 in the fucking morning, and why do I have the feeling you have been drinking? Okay, shouldn't say drinking with a G, and if not, have an apostrophe over the end to emphasize the accent. I wondered. Ha 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 ha, so funny and cute, right? Miles busted out. I couldn't help but smile after that. Then there was that silence again. Miles was just looking at his nails on his right hand. So, are you going to answer my questions? I began to ask again. Phoenix, okay, we both know what is going to happen at the end of this wannabe conversation, so why don't we just pretend we had this conversation, okay? Miles said. I was in shock. Did really know what to say after that. Shouldn't it say didn't really know what to say after that? In fact, it should say I didn't really know what to say after that. So, why don't you just get your sexy ass over here on your knees and do what you do best, huh? You will be happy, I will be ecstatic, it's a win-win situation, right? Ha ha, Miles laughed at the end. Ha ha ha, not funny. What? Whoa, wait Miles, what? I was in so much shock. Come on, Phoenix, you know you want to, still trying to persuade. Still trying to persuade who? And who is talking here then, Miles or is it Phoenix? I do have to admit the cocky attitude is really sexy and is turning me on, I thought. Miles, it's just, this is, the next thing I know, Miles got up and was working his way over to me. Miles, what are you do? This crazy sensation rushed through my body, starting at my toes, working its way slowly to my head. I closed my eyes and bit my lower lip. This shouldn't be happening. Not with him, not here, but it's just so great. So, was I right? Was that what it was leading to? Well, I was kind of hoping for it to happen the other way around, but this works too. Miles began to talk. If he began to talk, he wouldn't be saying all that right there. It should just say Miles said. Right after all that just happened, he pulled me to him by my jacket and just started to kiss me passionately. He started to push the stuff of my desk, don't you mean off, bang, crash, cling, clash. All you can hear is crap falling all over the place. I slowly leaned onto my desk, still making out with Miles. After him starting to undress me, I suddenly snapped back and realized what time it was and that I still had some work that needed to be done. I pulled away rushfully. Miles, you need to stop. I yelled, trying to make Miles get off of me, but all he did was giggle while he kissed my, don't you mean me, starting from my neck, working his way down to my belly button. Knowing I didn't want to, I pushed him off of me. I did. Get rid of I did at the end. Ah, Phoenix, now what did you go and do that for? I was working was back down there for you. I left your zipper down for a reason. Okay, first of all, it's my way. And secondly, that should be broken up into 2 sentences. Look, it's really late. It's with an apostrophe S, please and thank you. I still have work I need to get done and I kind of need a ride home, if that is possible. I said, trying to change the subject and get him off of me. I thought you already shoved him off of you. Anything for you, baby. Let's go. He was really excited. After asking him to drive home, I really thought about it. How can he drive me home when it is raining and it seems like he has been drinking? Holy hell, what the fuck did I just get myself into? Yeah, you should have thought of that, buddy. As I walked down the hall with Miles, I wanted to take the elevator, but knowing how much Miles hates them, I just kept walking. Bing! Strange hearing... Wait, no, it doesn't say strange, it says strang. Strange hearing the elevator doors open. Then I noticed Miles walking in, so I went in after him. What are you doing? You hate elevators. Why are we... I asked. Again being cut off, Miles started to kiss me. What the hell is going on here? Miles is never like this. He never drinks to the point where he is drunk. Okay, that entire sentence could have been broken up into 4 sentences. 4. That's kind of sad. The elevator came to a stop. Bing! Miles walked out as if nothing happened. He just left me all confused about the whole situation. We walked to his nice red sports car in silence. He drove pretty fast. Thank God there wasn't a lot of cars out at this time. It took about 20 minutes to get to my apartment. Once we got there, we just sat in the car. I didn't want to leave, and I also didn't want him to drive home like this. So after another 5 minutes of silence between us, I asked him to come and stay the night. We walked to my place. There was a little bit of small talk walking. What? Shouldn't it say there was a little bit of small talk along the way? Okay, Miles, here are some blankets and a pillow so you can sleep out here on the couch, okay? Okay, you don't need the two okays in the sentence. You can either have the one at the beginning or the one at the end, not both. Come on, Phoenix, let me sleep in your bed with you. Miles, look, you just had too much to drink tonight. Okay, why is tonight separated like it's two words? Tonight is one word, not two. One. One. I mean, that's a really common word. Tonight is an incredibly common word. How can you mess that up? I mean, really. I don't know why, and I'm sure you can't even remember why yourself. Use your brain, please. Your mother gave it to you for a reason. He had nothing to say after that. Good night, Miles. See you in the morning. I walked to my room. I changed out of my suit. I lit some candles, hoping they could at least relax my mind after everything. Looking at the clock, 4:12 a.m. For some unknown reason, I couldn't get Miles out of my head. His sexy attitude, the way he looked at me at my office. Don't you mean in my office? Oh my God, I could suddenly feel myself. Myself is one word, not two. Getting had. So what are you, from Boston? Hard? You're getting hard? You're getting a hard on? Don't you mean hard? Just at the thought of everything. How the hell am I going to get rid of this now? I thought of one solution. Jacking off. No. If you ignore it, it will deflate. Now being in the total mood, I was actually getting into it when I heard the slight bang from out in the living room. I ignored it though. 2 minutes. Use the word two, not the number two. 2 minutes later, I heard a louder bang, then glass being broken. I wasn't sure if I should go out there and make sure Miles was okay, or if I should just ignore it again. How about you go out there and check on the guy? You might be being robbed and he could be being murdered. Just then, I knew the urge was too strong to stop. Right when I thought I was going to come, bam! My damn door flew open. I thought, how many times is this really going to happen within a 24-hour period? When I really looked at Miles, he was wearing this skanky wannabe Catwoman outfit. Again, outfit is one word, not two! It was all leather, short shorts that shaped his ass nicely. The shorts also had cuts and slashes in them. The jacket was tight and low V-cut that zipped up to where a girl's boobs, girl's boobs would be. I also noticed handcuffs on the side along with a whip in each hand. Now really, what the fuck is going on? I mean, god damn it, this is just not right. I mean, right. Fuck. Okay, it wasn't funny the first time and it's most certainly not funny now, so don't do it. It's Miles, bitch. Guess who's back again. Edgy's back. Tell a friend. Whoosh, snap. As he was singing those gay, fucked up things people call songs, the god-awful dance he was doing did not help the situation at all. With him moving his head from left to right while biting his bottom lip and moving his arms in up and down motions. Oh, and on top of hat, don't you mean that? He was swaying his hips back and forth. Now I am concerned on levels. Randomly Obsessed by Mariah Carey started to play. Okay, why is the A in Carey capitalized? Something... I was scared to look at what Miles was doing, but I looked anyway. Weren't you looking at him the entire time? Okay, whatever. First, all I could see was him bending over. But then he slowly got up and turned around. Why are you so obsessed with me? Boy, I want to know. Lean that you're sexing me when everybody knows blah-dee-da. Miles kept singing within... Within is one word, not two. Within all that dancing and singing, Miles was stripping off his jacket. Whoa, wait, is that really? What the fuck? Where the hell did he get that? Miles, stop that right now, damn it. I didn't feel like I really did anything. Miles, you better fucking listen to me right now. Don't make me get out of this bed. I still got no reaction. What the hell is a guy to do with a drunk off his ass gay mofo in his house? Day blah blah dee dee da. Miles kept singing. Miles obviously didn't know the words to the song. Or more appropriately, the author didn't know the words to the song and was too lazy to look it up and put it down in the story that they wrote. I got out of bed and turned off the iPod. Hey man, what the hell did you do that for? I was doing something there and you just fucked it up, Miles said. Miles didn't seem to be happy that I just messed up his, well, whatever you want to call it. Miles, what the hell are you doing? First of all, stripping and all, and you weren't... Is that seriously how they spelled weren't? First of all, you're missing an E. And second of all, you're missing the apostrophe. Why can't you people proofread your work? Let's continue. And you weren't the only one in the middle of something being rudely interrupted, you fuckhead. Okay. Well, for starters, it's called exotic dancing, you fuckface. And well, I'm sorry for just wanting you so goddamn badly. I suddenly felt bad. After all, he was just trying to get in bed with me. But honestly, what the hell? Okay, I get it. But one last question. Honestly, Miles, where the flying hell did you get a goddamn bra? Simple. He could have just gone to the store and bought one. And how is it going to help you in any way, huh? You don't have boobs, Miles. Get that through your thick, sick-minded head. Miles walked over to the edge of the bed. He just sat there, and I got this heart-warming feeling rush through my body. I crawled up behind Miles and started to kiss the back of his neck tenderly. I slowly turned his head so I could kiss his lips. Next thing you know, Miles was on top of me, kissing me rapidly all over my body. The biggest turn-on spot, where he spent most of his time, was my nipple. Bang! Oh my god, what the fuck? Honestly, how many fucking times is my doors going to slam open? I mean, shit, come on, I yelled. I stopped for just a second and looked over Miles' body and noticed, holy shit, fuck, Larry Butts. Larry fucking Butts. Damn it, Larry, what the flying fuck are you doing here? Well, I just started to question my sexuality and started to watch you and, oh my god, Miles? Miles, really? Well, anywho, I noticed I have not been hard with the whole hour this shit has been going on. I mean, damn it, could turn on any fucking girl but not me. This is wrong, very wrong. Larry started to explain. Larry, then how do you explain all the white stuff all over your face, huh? Dude, I think it's time for you to come out of the closet, you faglet. Don't you mean... You guys know what he meant. Newsflash, dude, I just walked out of the fucking closet, and you sick fuck of a friend, it's powdered donuts. Larry got all defensive. That's where they went, "What the hell, Larry? You're killing me, Larry," Miles busted out. Don't you mean bursted out or burst out? Everyone was suddenly silent and looked at Miles. "Where did that come from?" Larry and I both asked. "Well, I felt left out of the conversation, so I thought I would, jump in and all." "Okay, sorry, I'm just a fuck up, I get it. Sorry, will you just stop yelling at me, fuck?" "Miles, no one was yelling at you," I said softly. "Oh, my bad. Larry, look, I get it, but I would appreciate it if you would I tried to say I was cut off by another god damn bang of one of my fucking doors." Oh, what the hell is going on in here? Francesca came out of nowhere. Again, nowhere is one word, not two. Why is it so hard for this author to grasp that concept? No, what the hell are you doing in my shithole that I call a home? I exclaimed. This is getting a bit ridiculous with all the fucking doors being thrown open, and now my damn patio door is thrown open by Francesca. "Why the hell are you here?" I asked. "Well, going to be honest, I was going to steal your..." "That's the wrong steal. It's supposed to be S-T-E-A-L, not S-T-E-E-L. Ugh. "I was going to steal your evidence, but it looks like, well, that's not going to happen now, is it?" Or they actually said not, but whatever. She replied, "Okay, that's it. I just want to have gay butt sex, okay, 2 T's for that word, not one, with this asshole." Asshole is one word, not two. "Miles alone. We are not going to have a threesome or fivesome. Got that? I swear to you, the next person that comes in this fucking room is going to get murdered," I yelled. Bam. Brum, rum, rum. "Hey, pals. What the fuck? Poor gumshoe. Dick, you better run for your motherfucking life." I went after him. Brum, rum, rum. "No, Phoenix, not a chainsaw. We can work this out, can't we?" Shit, Gumshoe went running. To be fucking continued. Oh, one more chapter. You guys want me to read this chapter, don't you? Don't you? Well, guess what? I'm not gonna read it! Why? Because I can just tell by the first chapter of this story that it's a pile of shit. And something tells me that it's nothing more than a stupid troll fanfic. So I'm not going to waste my time by reading any more of it. Here's my review. It gets a fucking F. There you go. It's done. I mean, really. What a complete and utter waste of cyberspace. It's not the worst thing I've read, but it was probably one of the most stupidest things I've read. You know how last season was the season where I seemed to have a lot of good fanfics? Something tells me that this season's going to be the season where I have a bunch of bad fanfics. Lucky me! Well, I'm the fanfic critic. I read it, you listen, I'm going to go grab myself another beer.